Hey, all you powerful beings. Ryan Willoughby here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to do something a little bit different today and going forward. I'm going to be sharing channeled messages that have come through as automatic writings over the last 3 years. And I'm going to share a little bit of my journey into channeling and how that happened for me and what occurred. So that's what this video is going to be about today. Today is May 1st, 2024. Happy May Day, and may all the abundance and blessings be upon you today. It is a day of recognizing the energies of spring, renewal, abundance, prosperity, the sacred sexual energy of creation that makes up our nature, and just want to celebrate that and honor that today with all of you as well. You know, I think always sharing our spiritual journey and the way it comes about for us is so unique and so our own. And this is a channel that I really dedicated to the expansion of consciousness and coming into the truth of knowing of who we are, and that we are a multi-dimensional being, so much more powerful than we know ourselves to be as we incarnate into these physical bodies. And, you know, I think we can always look back, especially as we come into our awakening, and we can see how we have always known, even when we couldn't remember. And there were times where we always knew, and we could have this inner knowing of where our life was going and the path and the journey it was going to take. But in 2020, that's when things really started opening up for me as a channel, as a direct channel, and knowing I was channeling. And it was in, I'd say like June or July of 2020, I was taken into the Akashic Records. And it was there that I was really opened up to the divine blueprint of my life, that I would be sharing and talking about consciousness, that I'd be talking about the evolution of humanity and the new earth, and that this is what I agreed to come here to do, and that I would open myself up to receive divine wisdom and knowledge and then share that with the world. And it was a very emotional and really overwhelming with the responsibility that felt that I'd be showing up in the world and talking about this on platforms and speaking freely about it. And to be honest with you, I've kind of been slow in that process of fully coming out and talking about it in full platform. And this is kind of me making a commitment, a new commitment, a commitment again, to showing up authentically and really sharing the gifts that are coming through. So in September of 2020, I did a new moon ceremony, and I was guided to take mushrooms. And even to do this new moon ceremony in September of 2020, I think it was the 17th. And I was like, oh, I'll do a new moon ceremony. You know, I'll light some incense, some candles, do some intentions, incantation, connect with Mother Earth. And I was guided, and I heard, take the mushrooms. I'm like, take the mushrooms? I don't have any mushrooms. And I heard, in the closet. Like, in the closet. And I looked in the closet, and there was the box where I had put mushrooms over a year ago, prior to that. And I had forgotten all about them. I had moved. I'd only been in this new place for probably a month or two. And so I took the mushrooms and I had an amazing experience of becoming one with everything, connecting with the unity consciousness, and that is so much what the psilocybin, is about. And it unlocked and opened uh, portals and doorways to myself that I had never experienced before. And and I received downloads and activations and codes for hours, laying there. And they were coming to me through visuals, sacred geometry, vibrations, frequencies, and just rapid downloads of information. And I came from that, and then I was guided to go into the bathroom and to run the bath water. And so I did that, and then I was instructed to derobe, undress, and then to kneel down over the water and to bless the water, to lay my hands over the water and to bless the water. And then when I was done, I was instructed to get into the water. And yes, I was bathing myself, but then Archangel Metatron and angels came down and descended, and they all bathed me from head to toe. It was a baptism, if you will, or a christening. They were calling it a christening. I was being Christed into the Christ consciousness. And it was blissful. It was pure bliss, pure love, pure joy, pure peace, harmony. It was all of those feelings that were coming over me. And I was crying in this pure joy, bliss of this experience that I was moving through, experiencing, going through. And then I was instructed to get out of the tub, and I was draped with this robe, a white robe, and then crowned, and was explained that I had been Christed with the Christ consciousness, and that had been activated on a cellular level, cleared on a cellular level, and dormant DNA had been activated. And that I was on a clear path and mission to share the truth of humanity, the truth of who we are, and the evolution of consciousness that is occurring through humanity at this particular time and moment in the timeline. And that humanity was evolving into the Christed being here on Earth. And Earth was also expanding an evolution of consciousness into a heaven on Earth that would support the Christed being. They would go in tandem. This was always designed this way. And it was shortly after that, a few weeks after that, maybe a month, that I then started to have real drastic ascension symptoms where it lasted months. The full ascension process physically lasted over a year. But the first 6 months where I was in bed for almost a month, really couldn't walk, just a lot of pain in the joints and muscles. It was a clearing. It was a clearing out. I kept hearing surrender and allow. And this was the clearing of the cellular energy of the physical. So energetically, it had happened in the christening, but now the physical aspect of it was all catching up with the energetic expression and experience that had just occurred. I had areas of sores and wounds along the different chakra systems and points of my body as the ascension process occurred over the next few months. I lost all the hair on my body, lost all the hair on my head within a matter of 5 days from the point in which it started like falling out in clumps. Lost all my hair, all the skin on my body peeled and flaked off. I literally was clearing out all of the old system, all of my old physical cellular makeup and of my body. And it was a process to go through, but during that whole time, my heart chakra was so activated and open. I was in pure love and pure bliss, even while all of this physical aspect was going on. And I was being reassured by Archangel Metatron that everything was okay. And that was the very first message or channel that came through, which was from Metatron. And I was woken up at 2:02 a.m. in the morning on October 24th, 2020. And it was Archangel Metatron who came through and directed me to pick up my book and write this message that was coming through. Hello, I am Archangel Metatron. You are tired and exhausted, dear one. You are being opened up. You are at the throat chakra stage, and there is much clearing that needs to be done for the message you are going to be sharing. This process is temporary, and you are going to be channeling for myself and others. You are going to have a podcast on YouTube and do live streams on Facebook and Instagram. The process you are going through now is clearing karma from each one of your chakra centers. This is part of your ascension process. You have done well to prepare the body and the mind. You will feel better once the physical upgrade is complete. You had the most blockage in your heart and throat chakra. You are going to spread the message of connectivity. We are all one source. And the absurdity of karma is to forgive. And all karma is released. Release your brother, for you are one. Step into the kingdom 2 by 2. We are waiting for you to fully surrender. I put the book back down. I went back to sleep and I woke up in the morning and I was like, did I wake up and write something? Did I channel something? And I read that next morning, and it was, I'd been having interactions with Metatron through sacred geometry, a pendant, and through like reading tarot cards and working with the Metatron Healing Oracle deck. I had worked with those. And so I was aware of Metatron at that point. He had introduced himself through sacred geometry, a pendant, and watching other people channel Metatron and receiving messages that way. But this is the first time that message had come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sharing all the channels that then started following from that point forward here on this YouTube channel. So that's a large part of my story. There's more. If you are interested in learning more about me, you can go to my website at ryanwilloughby.com. I have also just launched the Ascended Master Academy. It is a membership portal. I'm hosting it on Kajabi. I'm really excited about that. I will be holding 3 calls monthly. There's 2 membership prices, $33 a month or $77 a month. You can go to my website. I'll be having more information put on there about the Ascended Master Academy. And to kick off the Ascended Master Academy, I'm also launching a new course called Realization of the Ascended Master Self. And that starts on May 10th. And if you sign up and go through that course before May 10th, then you get your first month of membership in the Ascended Master Academy, which goes live in June. You get that free. So really exciting. Wanted to share that with you. So if you are interested in that, you are getting that in a timely manner. Of course, if you're watching this video before May 10th, 2024. And I will be sharing all of my future channeled messages going forward. And it'll be concise and a lot more just straight to the point and to the channeled message. But I wanted to share a little bit about me, my journey into ascension as an ascended master here on earth, sharing the message of connectivity, unity consciousness, and that you are source, God, creator, here in physical form, creating and living in your own personal heaven on earth. I love you so much. Let me know if you want to reach out and connect with me. I'm more than happy to have a conversation. I love you all. Take care. Talk to you soon.